Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is an unusual replay because it's from March of 2017 and the name of the player is YoMamas and he's in the Object 261 on Overlord. Now the Object 261 is the tier 10 Soviet SPG, so this should be a rather interesting battle because it's pre 9.18, it's 9.17.1. So this Object 261 has a little more force than the ones you've seen today because there's no stun mechanic. Right, and he's headed down to the west side of the battlefield. We're on the north spawn. Okay, and he's aiming for the targets. Okay, we can see an E50. And in fact, there's a batch at 25 ton there as well. And he fires a round in. Oh my gum, he does 1,172 hit points of damage to that E50 with his first shot. And he's reloading. Now he's got about a 25-second reload on this SPG. Okay, he's got a number of targets to aim at. There's a leopard over there in the dip spotting, lining up the shot. Using the old version of Battle Assistant, which is a lot better than Wargaming's one. Okay, looks like he's going to try and get some of these tanks that are hiding out near this ridgeline. Now he can't see that target, but he's zooming in on it. I think he was hoping it would come back into view, but he can see that Jaegeru. Yep, there he is. And in fact, there's an AMX-50B and the Jaegeru together. Oh, big hit into the Jaegeru. 927 hit points. So you can see the power of the pre 9.18 Arty. When you hear that big sizzle and you see a huge drop in the enemy's hit points, you realise, yep, you're looking at a different game. Okay, T-54, he's almost reloaded, almost ready to go, but I think he's going to hold and try and hit that leopard. These targets are moving about quite a lot. Well, of course they would, because they are light tanks and mediums, and it doesn't look like he got anything there. And it looks like from the other team members that they're getting complaints that he's a noob Arty. Well, we'll see about that, I think. Now, there's a Kramvan coming up the dip. And he's almost reloaded. I think he's going to go for it. No, he doesn't need to. But he does need to move because that Kramvan did see him. So he had to relocate there. Otherwise, enemy Arty would have got him. In fact, the shell did come in. Okay, Jaegeru again. He's sitting there, about to take a shot. Line him up, rounds out. Big hit! 1097 hit points. Massive hit there. It's brought his total up to just over 3,000 or 3,200. Right, Centurion 7-1. He's almost loaded. It's just sitting there, taking the occasional pot shot. But I think he's going to go for the AMX instead. No, that's a bad choice because the AMX is bouncing backwards and forwards. The Centurion has hardly moved at all, and now he's lost sight of the AMX. He should have fired at the Centurion. Centurion was a stationary target. Okay, can see the E50, but unfortunately it's just over the ridgeline. But he does hit it. He gets a sizzle and a hit. I think that he actually damaged the tracks more than anything. It may have been absorbed by the tracks, that shot. Going for the Jaeger again, but doesn't need to. It's been killed. Right, T10. Lining up. Line him up. Great. Oh, that was an ammo rack. Blew his turret off completely. Okay, they're doing rather well here. They're 2 tanks up at the moment, and the enemy's losing hit points all over the place. Now, there is that AMX-50B. That's the same one, I think, earlier that he was firing at. But he's not loaded yet, so he can't hit it. And I think he's gone down to the beach. And that's a fatal error, because there's a T-54 lightweight coming up from the beach. And that AMX is going to meet him. Unless, of course, the AMX is expecting the T-54. Right, the Centurion's been seen. There it is. Line him up. And now, round out. Oh, another big hit. 995 hit points. It's brought his total to just under 6,000 hit points in this battle. The power of pre-9.18. Okay, the T-54 lightweight was taken up by the AMX-50B, but the AMX-50B was taken out in return. There are now just 2 medium tanks in this game, the TVP and the Leopard 1. And they're both on the east side of the battlefield. There's the Leopard. The TVP is behind the hedgerows. He's lining them up. Unfortunately, he was having problems with reticule bloom there. The Leopard is very close. Round out. Oh, big hit! Massive hit. 1,591 hit points, and it wins the game. And that was only his 2nd kill, would you believe it? Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. Well, this is a pre-9.18 game. Just look at this. It's a first-class tanker for YoMamas in the Object 261. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, and that's exactly what he did get. But he did actually demolish the one of those enemy tanks. It was the T10, blew his turret off completely, and he picked up a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And to top that off, he got the high caliber. He dealt more damage in the battle than anyone else in both teams. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, there he is, top of the table. 8,699 hit points of damage in total with that last shot. He actually picked up only 2 kills, which puts him joint 2nd on the table. But when it comes to base XP, 922, which is 2nd on the table. He fired 8 rounds, got 8 hits, 7 penetrations. So one of them wasn't. That was the one that hit the tracks and was eaten by the tracks. He did damage of 8,699 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 7 of the enemy, but only killed 2 of them. He earned 89,193 credits. And after ammunition resupply, and remember the ammunition for the Object 261 is relatively cheap, he still had 73,353 credits spare. And he earned 1,383 base XP on premium account. And that was all he took away because there was no multipliers. But yes, he almost got 9k damage from this battle. Would you believe that? 9k damage from an Arty. But pre 9.18, I'm afraid. You're not likely to see that figure ever again on any future game by Arty. Simply because the stun mechanic has taken away a lot of the damage that you would ever see. So very good game there, YoMamas. I enjoyed it, and it was nice to see a pre 9.18 game again, just to show the power, the sheer power of some of these tier 10 SPGs. So very nice indeed. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.